over in the right side versus isurus.SenDoh spawning on the left side. And this is MLG Antiga Shipyard, so they are automatically cross-spawned. And it's just been, I mean, it's been great so far. Both games have been pretty convincingly won by either player. So Chucky winning with a nice 4-gate there, kind of tricking his opponent into thinking he was expanding and just 4-gating instead. And then SenDoh with a nice little contain followed by a push up and strongly just overpowering his opponent. So both good games, and it could really go either way. There's not like, this isn't just like, oh, one guy had to get lucky with cheese and the other one's a really better player. I mean, both players very, very good.
Yeah, I mean, Chucky got caught off guard in that last game at a time where he was trying to prepare for a few minutes later. He was getting up a lot of solid infrastructure. The charge was done at that point, which is what he was banking on to save himself in a large army attack. But he got caught in a horrible position. He allowed himself to get hit on the ramp. He did nice force fields, but he did offensive force fields instead of delaying defensive force fields, which ultimately cost him the game 100% at that point.
Right. Yeah, when he made that weird push out there into the army, it just didn't look like very strong at all. And he just, I mean, that right there kind of put him behind. And then from there it was just kind of downhill. But he also built that robotics bay, or robotics facility, and then only made an observer out of it. So very curious as to why he went that tech right there and then didn't continue with it. Then he tried to transition into Templar or something. So not quite sure.
It can be done, it's just risky.
Yeah.
Normally when you're going to go for that round, you get at minimum 1 or 2 immortals.
Yeah.
I mean, even if you're going for like a Creator Prime style, where you do go for fast double upgrades and like a fast natural, and you go for like a quick-ish third base, you still get the robotics bay with it. You get that nice beefy unit, and we also we see SenDoh going for a scout into an impossible spawn.
Yeah, so apparently SenDoh does not know it is auto cross positions. Poor guy.
He may just be on autopilot, just thinking, cool, Antiga, scout, move on, macro, good.
Yep, possibly. So it looks like he's going to open once again with the same style, getting that barracks, tech lab, and concussive shells. So same kind of thing. He likes to get that marine and 2 marauders and then push out across. And that kind of counters that zealot stalker poke that a lot of Protoss players like to do.
Yep. We're going to see the scout get completely denied, though. One more shot, there it is. And SenDoh now has no information except what he would have known if he just didn't even send out anything. He just knows the spawn location.
Yep, which is automatically known. Unfortunately, SenDoh didn't know that. So if he would have known that, his SCV probably would have gotten to the base. So I kind of feel bad for the guy, but not too bad. So it looks like SenDoh going to go ahead and take that early expansion once again. He really likes that 1-Rax expand, as he's done that in every game so far. So that's just his style in TVP.
Yeah, and take a look at what Chucky's doing. He threw down a robo.
And so he's going to 1-gate robo.
But that's it. There's no second or third gates yet. Okay, there's a second. I was about to say. But he's going to go 3-gate robo. And he may... Oh, wait a second. Look at his building placement. If he misrallies...
Oh, no.
He
could trap units inside. Oh, that could be terrible.
Oh, my God. If he misrallies an immortal.
Look at the rally point on his other gateway as well. How it is running right across there. Would that push it out to the left and trap it?
I think it's closer to the top, so I think it'll go at the top, but I really hope... Okay, Chucky should not get locked in there, but oh my God, is that risky.
That is a horrible building placement.
I think he can sneak in a probe through that gap and build a pylon.
Right.
So I really hope he does that.
Me too. So it looks like SenDoh getting up a couple more racks once again and getting that stim. SenDoh scan it?
He knows.
So SenDoh knows.
He doesn't know what. He sees no buildings except a pylon.
But he saw all the units.
But he sees, he sees no nexus. He sees
Did he see
nothing.
the immortal?
He did not.
He has that bunker down, and he has his units preparing for some sort of attack. Is he going to build another bunker is the real question right here. As I would hope so. He's going to go ahead and send out an SCV to scout this, though. So he's going to run right into this army, and we'll see if Chucky can pull away some units or if the whole army's going to get scouted. It looks like he's just going to show most of it. I'm not sure. He saw the stalkers, though. I'm not sure if he saw that immortal.
My mouse
but another bunker
haywire.
Goes down.
I completely missed it. My mouse went haywire because I was trying to like, oh god.
Did you?
So sorry, stream and viewers watching.
All right, so here we go. We're gonna have Chucky, and he put some now sentries in. I'm surprised he didn't warp some sentries in earlier, but now getting those sentries as sentries so useful to wall off SCVs from repairing bunkers, and immortals just tear apart bunkers. So I don't know if this is gonna work. These bunkers are gonna go up, so he's gonna have 3 bunkers to defend against this, and only 1 immortal really to push in. I don't think this is gonna be enough for Chucky to really deal the damage he needs to do.
He's coming in with a second immortal, but to be honest, this strategy is really risky. He only has 3 gates, and I say only because this thing is strongest when you have 4 gates, you push it with 2 or 3 immortals, and you warp in with a 4 gate.
Right.
But I mean, look at the minerals and everything. The money for Chucky is high considering he's on 1 base, and that's Dead Observer too.
So now he's just going into a contain. So, did his observer die?
Yeah, it got shot by the Marines because it was in vision.
Okay, so he saw what was going on though.
But now he doesn't have vision of the high ground at the start.
Another bunker, and yeah, so all these units gonna go ahead and come in here. Immortals do huge damage, gonna be able to take out 1 bunker. Are the force fields gonna go down? He needs to drop some force fields to stop the SCVs from repairing. Does he even need to? No, he does not, so he's going to be able to do some decent damage. But there are a lot of units, though, for SenDoh, and SenDoh's going to be able to force us back, and I was just really worried about that. And it looks like it's going to be true, so GG from Chucky, and that is it. SenDoh comes back 2-1 and able to take out Chucky and win 20 pounds, or 12 pounds.
16 or 12? 12?
6, 12, 6,
12, 8,
12, 6, 12,
27,
12 pounds.
11.7.
12 pounds.
12 pounds. Euros?
12 pounds.
Pounds.
They're pounds.
Okay.
Right? They're pounds.
Euros.
That's euros. No, that's a euro.
They're
Just
euros.
kidding. It's not a pound. It looked like an L from whatever.
Alright, well, anyway, guys. Thank you very much for watching. That was the BeGosu Weekly. Go ahead, BeGosu.com every single week. Go there, support, watch. Next week, it should be on twitch.tv/BeGosu. It was supposed to be today, but I don't know what's going on with XSplit, so my apologies to that. So next week, twitch.tv/BeGosu. I'll make sure to get that up and running. So thank you all very much for watching. MrLlama, do you have any parting words?
Stay tuned. We are going to have a 1v1 between me and ZanderFever. I am MrLlama, though. You can check me out at pretty much everything /MrLlamaSC. So YouTube, Twitter, Twitch, pretty much everything. I do a lot of my stuff on YouTube, though. So feel free to go check that out. And I just casted a cool best of 5 between Nerchio and Titan, and it's pretty cool. So yeah, it was a lot of fun casting. I enjoyed the biased cast game, even though I unfortunately lost. And yeah, whatever. So we'll see, though, because right now we are going to go into a 1v1 CVP between ZanderFever and Llama.